It says 100%. I don't know how long that'll last. Okay, Dennis, here you go. Just for you. I thought I would, I'm coming into Walmart anyway. I'll come over here and look and see what we've got for, if Walmart carries that car brand. Now I'm bricking. I can't remember. This is how much I know about any of it. What that guy, what Tinker Toys, Pro Tinker Toys was talking about last. Anyway, we're gonna see if we've got models. I looked at. I'm gonna just tell you right now. Spoiler alert. There's not one die-cast plastic model, not monogram, ATL, nothing. There's just not one. There's not. I didn't look at paint, but there's no modeling stuff like there used to be at Walmart. So anyway, we got stuff to look at. There's toys. I'm not even going to look at this whole side because it's all just action figure stuff. But this all over here, you can see it's in Hot Wheels, the Hot Wheels section. So we'll look at it for a minute and see what we've got going on here. I don't get around very good these days, so I'm on this little cart. It's dandy. I'm not going to go to individually looking at all that, but you can see what the prices are for stuff. You can get a Hot Wheels car for $1.24 here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. So anyway, there's the play sets and stuff. And just a quick peruse through all this. Is all Hot Wheels. Well, there's and Adventure Force is a brand name I'm seeing. There's some I'll show you at the end of this video because it's way on the other end of where you wouldn't think it would be. But all this is Hot Wheels, Monster Jam, blah blah. Yeah, just Matchbox cars. There's Adventure Force again. I'm not seeing. I forget what that's called. The name of those diecasts that they're selling. That's supposed to be bought out by Lionel or whatever you were talking about. Pro Tinker Toys was talking about. It was a 3-hour video. I watched the first hour and a half, about half of it, and I couldn't. It was so long. So anyway, but there's all this, and it's Hot Wheels, inundated with Hot Wheels, all different kinds. And then you've got these here. Now notice this. This is something different. I don't know if you've ever seen this. And all I'm seeing, there's this Fast and Furious by, who are they? Jada? I don't know what scale that is compared to that scale, Then you have this Burrago, anyway. And then you have these cool corn nuts. I don't know what brand that is, or it's not a brand, is it? So anyway, what I find pretty cool is this right here. M2 Coke Hauler 164, whatever that, and then you've got this tucked away in here. My grandpa's truck looked just like that, except it was that solid dark green instead of the olive green. But yeah. Oh, and then you've got, this stuff down here. You've got, let me back her up here. Now we got this here. These are just, I guess, models, die-cast collectibles and sort and such. There's some radio controlled stuff over here. These are about the only two radio controlled things sitting here in this section, part of it, and then it goes into this Big Time Muscle. Must be an off-brand Mayasto Tech RC. Never heard of it. Mayasto. Anyway, look at the logo down there, Mayasto. Anyway, so they've got this here. And then we get into radio controlled, a bunch of stuff, dump trucks, Mario stuff. They've got your typical, your Tonka radio controlled stuff. You've got then you jump down here to bang, throw a camera on that thing and run around your neighborhood. That's what you are to do. I've been watching some of them videos. These are the bitty little, these are smaller little remote controls that are fun to have, but they're and affordable. But They're not collectible by any means. Adventure Force, that's the big name here at Walmart, what Walmart's carrying. Never heard of them. I don't come over here at all, for anything. Boy, if I had one of them in real life, that would be cool. But it would also be cool to have a remote control one too. But anyway, I digress for that. It's all radio controlled stuff here. Then I've noticed something. You've got, I don't know what Brickcraft is, or we'll skip all that because there's some Hot Wheels stuff. Brickcraft is a thing I guess I don't know nothing about. But you get in here, starts Legoing. And look at this. Flowers by Lego. I've never seen anything like this. And they've got a bunch of stuff here. A bonsai tree for $40. Right on. And then all this stuff here. Japanese maple tree. And all that. It's pretty cool. You want to go step back in time? There you go right there. We're Back to the Future. Lego even makes a Polaroid camera, son. How about that? For your Star Wars nuts, there's C-3PO and all his radiant beauty. All right, we're going around now here. I like this. More Lego and stuff. And we're not going to just get it's all Star Wars Lego. And then it turns into Lego Technic, as you can see. Then you get the Speed Champions. Can't leave out Harry Potter. Looking good. Lilo and Stitch, in all the movie and stuff, all Legos. But no model cars. Fortnite, nobody cares about all that. And all the other stuff on the other one, I'm just gonna run around the corner here. All girl stuff, so not models or anything. But then you come around this corner, you look down here. Nothing down that aisle. It's all girl stuff. But you come here and and it's not model anything, but you get over here, there's a round right here where it stops being toys and turns into pool supplies and pool noodles and stuff, summer stuff. Let me grab a good hand and we'll switch hands here. I'll show you what they got stuck around the corner. Oh, come on now. The machine wants to mess up on me to where I can't get around very good. Come over here and voila, we got skates. I don't know what 2-in-1 combo roller derby thing means, but look at the radio truck. Look at that. And that's again Adventure Force. F-150 Raptor. Motor Days, that's another one. Motor Days Heavy Metal Raptor R. That's two companies, I think. It looks to be that way anyway. And that's around that corner. So, Dennis, Walmart don't carry models or trains. There's not one train. There's not one train here in the toy section of Walmart. Story Living in Mountain Home. So anyway, that being said, I'm going to let y'all go and have a great day.